Let's get started in child's pose today. So child's pose is the place where our hips reach back towards our heels. We can have our knees close together, or they can be open nice and wide. It just depends on your personal preference and what feels right in your body. So let's drop the heart down, reach the fingertips to the top of the mat, and then place the forehead either on the mat, on top of stacked fists, or on top of a block. I'm going to keep my head up just so you can hear my voice. But find a moment here, sink and surrender, slow down that breath. With each inhale, feel that back expand and open, and with each exhale, the body collapses and softens just a little bit more towards those thighs. Take one more nice deep big inhale here, and exhale. On the next inhale, let's lift up, and exhale, we'll find ourselves in down dog. Start to pedal those feet out, alternate releasing one heel to the mat, bending the opposite knee. And then lengthen both heels. Lift that tailbone nice and high, push the heart towards the thigh. Inhale, shift forward to plank. So make sure that the shoulders are right over top of the wrists and we're pushing back through the heels. Exhale, down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog. One more time. Inhale to plank. And exhale to down dog. Lift the hips nice and high. Inhale, lift the right leg up to the sky. Roll the ankle. And then sweep that foot to the top of the mat, keeping our back leg long in a high lunge. Inhale, reach the fingertips up to the sky. Push back through that left heel. Sink down into the hips. And make sure that that right knee never goes past the ankle. Hold here. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, lift that right leg up to the sky. Exhale, draw the right knee to the left elbow, so twisting our plank. And then extend the right leg. Lift the left arm up to the sky. Fallen triangle. Left hand comes back down. Inhale, right leg kicks back up. Exhale, sweep it back to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach the fingertips up to the sky. High lunge again. Push back through that left heel. Exhale, hands come down. Right leg steps back to plank. Drop the knees, come to the tops of the feet. Slowly lower. Elbows pull in, and then push up and open into cobra. Exhale, hinge the hips back. Extended child's pose. Take a minute, lift the palms up off of the mat, press into the fingertips, making little teepees with the hands. Round those shoulders down, nice stretch in the armpit. And then release the palms back down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. And then exhale, sweep it to the top of the mat. High lunge opposite side. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Try to rotate those pinkies in towards the center line of the body and drop the shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, lift that left leg back up to the sky. Exhale, draw the left elbow to the right knee and then kick that leg out, opening up into fallen triangle opposite side. Right hand comes down. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, sweep it to the top of the mat. Last time. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands come down. Step the left leg back to plank. Slowly lower that heart, Chaturanga and hover. Arms are at a 90-degree angle. Top of the feet lift up. Inhale. Exhale, drop the knees, hinge back, extended child's. On the next inhale, let's walk our hands off the left side of the mat. Place the right hand on top of the left and push that right hip away. Send a nice deep belly breath to that right side of the body. Inhale. Exhale, walk the hands back to center. On the next inhale, the hands walk off the right side of the mat. Left hand stacks on top of the right. Left hip pushes away. Hands come back to center. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down dog. Pedal those feet out once more. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, sweep it to the top of the mat. High lunge once more. Lift up. On the next inhale, lift up slightly, and then exhale, we'll open up to warrior two. So make sure that that right heel is in line with the arch of the left foot. The feet are perpendicular to one another. Again, that knee never goes past the ankle, and we can see the big toe inside of the knee. Rotate the palms towards the sky. Inhale, lift the fingertips up and lengthen the right leg. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, sink. One more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink down. Let's take the right forearm, drop it to the thigh. Left arm extends overhead. Nice, beautiful straight line from the left middle finger all the way down to the outer edge of that left foot. Inhale, lift back up. Lengthen the front leg. Inhale, shift the fingertips forward, push the hips back. When we find we can no longer reach forward, we start to round those fingertips down. This is a great place for a block right under that right arm. Both legs are straight. Triangle pose. We're trying to fit in between two panes of glass here. Bend that front knee. Bring the left hand back down. Pivot on the ball of the back foot. Step the right leg back and lift it up to the sky. So this is what I call the party trick. It's always optional. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Keep that right leg lifted. Exhale, slowly lower the heart. Right leg is lifted. Come to the top of the right foot, top of the left. Inhale, lift up and open. Exhale, drop the knees. Hinge back, extended. Rest that forehead on the mat, on top of stacked fists on a block. Deep breaths in and out through the nose. In the next inhale, we lift up. Exhale, we'll find ourselves in down dog. I'm going to rotate around on my mat just so I'll still be facing you for this next series. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, sweep it to the top of the mat. Lift up, high lunge. Push back through that right heel. Always feel free to make any adjustments or modifications as needed. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, open up. Warrior two. Find that alignment between the left heel and the right arch. Extend the fingertips away from the body. Open the palms to the sky. Inhale, lift up. Lengthen the left leg. Exhale, sink down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink down. Last time, inhale, lift up. And exhale, sink down. Left forearm comes to the thigh, right arm extends over that ear. Keep the hands active, fingertips are spread wide. Try not to sink into that left shoulder. We come back up, warrior two. Lengthen that left leg. Inhale, shift the fingertips forward, kick the hips back. When we found our edge, we'll round the left fingertips down. They can be on our shin, on a block on the earth. Stacking the right fingertips over the left. Bend that front knee. Come to the ball of the back foot, and then step back to down dog. The left leg lifts to the sky. Optional party trick again. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, slowly lower. Come to the top of the left foot, the top of the right. Lift up, inhale. Exhale, hinge back. Extended child's pose. I'm going to turn back around here. On the next inhale, we'll lift up. Exhale, find ourselves in down dog. Fingertips are spread nice and wide. We'll look to the top of the mat. Inhale, bend the knees. And on the exhale, we can either walk or jump to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release and round. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round down. On the next inhale, bend those knees, sit the hips back, scoop the arms up to chair pose. If this is uncomfortable for the shoulders, we can always bring our hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up, lengthen the legs. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, drop the hips again, bend the knees, and inhale, scoop the arms up to chair. Hands come to heart center. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head just enough so that we can comfortably twist our body towards the left. That right elbow reaches towards the left knee or outside of the knee. So take a glance down at the knees. That right knee is going to try to shoot forward. Pull it back so it's level with the left. And right from here, lift up through the pelvic floor, pull the belly button towards the spine, step the right leg back for a high lunge, twisted high lunge. So engage that right quad to keep the knee lifted, keep that back leg nice and long. Hands come down, walk those fingertips a little bit in front of that left toe. We're going to move into Ardha Chandrasana, so balancing half moon. On the next inhale, lift that right leg up to the sky, balance on the left. So we can have the left hand on the mat, or maybe on top of a block. We're going to start to roll that right hip, stack it on top of the left. Right fingertips can stay on the mat, or maybe they come to the right hip. If our shoulders are stacked, maybe we reach the right fingertips up to the sky. Try to keep that right heel nice and high, toes pointing to the right side of the mat. Drop the right fingertips, release that right leg down next to the left. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round down. Bend the knees, sit the hips back. Inhale, reach up to chair. Hands come to heart center. Inhale, lengthen through the spine just enough to twist to the right this time. So that left elbow comes to the right knee. Again, take a look down at the knees. Make sure that that left knee isn't shifting forward. Pull up through the pelvic floor, pull the belly button to the spine, step the left leg back. Twisted high lunge. Push back through that left heel. Release the fingertips to the floor just in front of the toes. Ardha Chandrasana, opposite side. On the next inhale, sweep forward, balance onto that right leg. Left leg lifts, heel is in line with the tailbone. Again, a block can come under that right hand. We're going to start to roll the left hip open, toes point to the side. Maybe that left hand comes to the hip. Draw the right shoulder under the body. Maybe the left fingertips reach up to the sky. Left hand comes back down. Left foot steps back in next to the right. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. Take a nice bend in those knees. Slowly start to roll up. Stack one vertebrae on top of the other. Lift up to standing. Woo-wee. All right, we're going to come to the top of our mat. I'm sweating. So hot in this sunroom. Who would have guessed, considering it's maybe 50 degrees outside? All right, so let's inhale. Reach the fingertips up to the sky. Keep those shoulders down away from the ears. Interlace the fingers. Pointer fingers point up. Inhale here. Exhale, let's tip to the left. Inhale up to center. Exhale, tip to the right. Inhale up to center. Little tiny back bend. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round down. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Reach those fingertips back up to the sky. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Let's lift that left thigh so the leg is parallel with the mat. The knee is level with the hip. Hold here. We can stay here, or if we'd like, if it's available to us, we can take the right hand outside of the knee, create a mudra with our left fingertips, thumb and pointer finger together, and then draw that left hand behind us, getting a little twist. Slowly release back to center. We have the option of doing the same movement again, or if it's accessible, we can grab the big toe with the right peace out fingers and then lengthen the leg out. Mudra created with that left hand again. Draw the left hand behind us. And very slowly release back to center. Release that leg, shake it out. Opposite side, new opportunity. All right. So let's bring our hands to heart center again. Start to balance into that left leg. Bring the right thigh parallel with the mat. If we'd like to, we can take the left hand outside of the knee and then draw the right hand behind us. Gaze follows. We come back through to center. We can repeat that same movement if we'd like, or if it's available, we can grab the toe with the left peace out fingers, lengthen that leg, and then sweep the arms behind us once more. Bend that knee, come back to center, shake the legs out. Find ourselves at the top of the mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Step both legs back to plank for a moment and then lift those hips up to down dog. The right leg lifts to the sky. And then we're going to take that right knee and drop it right behind the wrist of the right hand. And scoop that foot out to the left. We're moving into Ekapadaraja Kapotasana, my most favorite Sanskrit word to say. One-legged king pigeon. Scooch that left leg back behind us. So we're trying to keep the hips nice and level, trying to keep from rolling onto that right hip. If we'd like, we can place a block or a blanket under the right hip to keep us honest. Let's place our hands on top of our shin. Get a nice little back bend. Make sure the toes of the left foot point straight back. Deep inhale here. And exhale. We'll start to drop the heart down. So maybe this is as far as we go. Maybe we have to keep the palms on the mat. Maybe we can drop down to the forearms. Maybe we can release the heart all the way down. Find the place that you can rest comfortably but still feel that nice deep stretch for about 5 to 10 breaths and hold. If we were down on the forearms, we'll slowly draw ourselves up onto the palms. Scooch that left leg back just a tiny bit more, give us a little bit more room in the hips. And then we're going to draw the left heel in towards the glutes. So we can stay here. By engaging that hamstring, we're stretching the quad. Or, if it's available, we can reach back with the left hand and guide that heel closer towards the body. We also have the option of placing that foot inside the bend of the elbow. Just whatever is more accessible and available to you. Let's release that foot. We're going to roll onto the right hip and kick that leg out to the side. The sole of the right foot touches that inner thigh. Sit up nice and tall here. Inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, we start to twist through the chest and draw that left arm down the inside of the left leg. Maybe we extend the right arm up overhead, trying to stack the right shoulder on top of the left. We'll come back up. Place that right hand behind our hips. Point the toes of the left foot. Sweep the fingertips and lift the hips up to the sky. Push the hips forward. Draw that left hand back behind us. Drop those hips back down. One more time. Point the toes to the sky. Left hand traces the inside of the leg. Right arm reaches over the ear. Come back up, place the palm behind us, point the toe, and then sweep the hips up. Extend those fingertips behind us. And drop those hips back down. Let's take both legs and extend them out in front of us for Paschimottanasana. Toes point to the sky. Press the backs of the knees into the mat. We can use a strap here if we'd like, but it's not really necessary. We're not aiming to reach the fingers towards the feet. We're aiming to draw the heart towards the thighs. So that means hinging at the hips. So inhale, reach the fingertips up. On the exhale, start to hinge those hips forward, drawing the heart down, and then releasing those arms. Maybe the arms grab the backs of the calves and draw that heart down a little bit more. We'll sit back up nice and tall. We're going to take that right shin, arms move underneath, hinge that right foot, so flex the ankle. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe we rock side to side here. Start to open in through that hip. And if we'd like, we're welcome to start to lean back and lift that left leg up off of the mat. Remember to engage those bandhas. That will help you immensely in your balance postures. Drop that leg back down. Release the right foot outside of the left leg. Hug that knee into the chest. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist the belly button towards the thigh. Right hand comes behind us. The left arm can either wrap around the knee or inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, draw the elbow outside of the knee. And then we'll release the twist. Take the hands, press them into the mat outside of that left hip, and take a little bow. Come back up to center. Swing those feet behind us, coming back to all fours, and then finding our way to down dog. Same series, opposite side. Left leg lifts to the sky, and then we release the knee behind the left wrist. Kick that foot out to the side. Scooch the right leg back. Again, taking a blanket or a block underneath of that hip. Lift up. Open that heart. Make sure those right toes point straight back. They're not curled to either side. And then when we're ready, start to lower that heart down, maybe releasing to the forearms, maybe dropping all the way down. If we were all the way down on the earth, we'll slowly start to come back up onto our palms. Scooch that right leg back just a little bit and then draw the heel in towards the glute. We can stay here if this is enough, or maybe we reach that right hand back for the ankle. Maybe we place that foot into the crease of the elbow. Release that leg, roll onto the left hip, and then kick that right leg out to the side. The sole of the left foot comes to left fingertips can extend over the ear. Left fingertips can extend over the ear. We'll come back up. The left palm is behind the hips. Point the toes on that right foot and then reach up. Push the hips forward. Extend the arm behind and overhead. Drop those hips back down one more time. Rotate the shoulders so that we can reach that right arm inside of the leg. Extend the left arm overhead. Back up, hand rest behind the hips, sweep the fingertips, lift the hips. Drop those hips back down. Extend both legs out, Paschimottanasana last time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hinge at the hips first. When you've met your edge, then let that heart drop down. Come back up. We're going to take that left shin, arms come underneath, and just gently rock side to side. Again, try to sit up nice and tall, long spine. And from here, we'll start to lean back. And then if we'd like, we can lift that right leg up off of the mat. Drop the foot back down. Release the left foot outside of the right leg. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, find our twist. Belly button to thigh. Left hand behind the back. Again, the right elbow can grab that knee, or inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, draw the elbow outside of the knee. And release. We'll find a nice, easy seated pose. Maybe we take half lotus, maybe we take full lotus. Just take a minute, place the hands on top of the knees, sit up nice and tall and close the eyes. Notice any changes in the body between the beginning of our practice and the end. Chin lift to the sky. Exhale, hands come back down to heart center. I thank you so much for sharing a little bit of your day. Chin lift to the sky. Exhale, hands come back down to heart center. I thank you so much for sharing a little bit of your day with me. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in you. Namaste. Thanks, guys.